Hey, it's Lisa from I Can't Wait to Travel.
And Anthony.
And we are here to tell you all about our Mediterranean trip. We're doing nightly vlogs and travel journals for you. So we chose Swiss Airlines for the very first time. And tell me, let's break it down. What were the first thoughts you had?
It was amazing. This was our first time going on Swiss Airlines. They actually are number 10 in the world in terms of top 10 airlines to fly, and we saw exactly why.
Why do you think they made the top 10 list?
I'm glad you asked that question. Cleanliness. It was the cleanest airplane that I've ever seen. All right, the cleanliness was an airplane. Did I say cleanliness enough? Cleanliness. The food was great. The staff was amazing. I mean, they were very attentive to every need that you had. Chairs were amazing. Can you believe they actually have massage seats? Not just your back, but your actual seat that you sat on. It was massaging you the whole way. Everything was amazing about that flight. What did you think?
I love their attention to detail. I love they have a little light. It's almost as if someone thought of an actual hotel accommodation. What will the guests need? Just so many small details that really put the client in the forefront of their mind. The service was great. For those of you who may have seen some of the videos, I injured my foot before I went. And immediately, as soon as we got on the plane, a flight attendant was getting a bag of ice to help me to put on my foot. I really, really was impressed with that. Unlike Anthony, I just thought the food was okay. I wasn't like, whoa, this is the best airplane food I've ever had. But I thought it was doable. So I really feel like our flight went by so fast because you're getting, that great service that you don't even realize that the time is going by. We landed in Switzerland, and you guys, I can't say much about Switzerland.
Wait, hold on one second. How much Swiss chocolate did they give you on Swiss Airlines?
Oh yes, on Swiss Airlines you could get a dessert. So one of the options was you can have a chocolate or chocolates. They gave me 6 bars of chocolate. So we got to Switzerland. Once again, all of our followers from Switzerland, please chime in, let us know. I didn't feel very welcomed in Switzerland. Not that they treated us poorly. It was just very stoic, cold. It wasn't a warm and fuzzy welcome to Switzerland. It was just give me your paperwork and stand over there.
Get in and get out.
Yeah. So maybe if we went again, I would see a different aspect. It really was when you go to Walmart and they're you're where are the potato chips? And they're on one of those aisles over there, figure it out. And I want someone to hold my hand and take me to aisle 2, and they were not doing that in Switzerland. So we can see in the future how that goes.
But another thing too is when we went and finally we were able to get you some help in terms of getting a wheelchair. They made me push you. I had to push you.
He pushed me, and he also had to carry the bags at the same time. So Switzerland, what's going on?
I love your chocolates, though.
So we took another flight on Swiss Air, again, from Switzerland to Barcelona. So this was not the same business class in regards to a huge plane. It was just business class in regards to a smaller plane where they consider business class just putting an empty seat in between the 2 seats, and they give you a meal.
It looked a little odd. It seemed like the first meal was a vegetarian type food. You're seeing pictures of it right now. At first, I wasn't even going to touch it. Then I looked to my left. The guy almost finished it. I looked to the person who was sitting in front. They were killing it. I was like, you know what? I got to try this. And I was like, man, looks are deceiving. That was surprisingly very good. Lisa said, I'm not eating this.
I don't know. I'm pretty adventurous, but
should have tried that one.
It's just plain food. It's where's the chef? I just don't know who's preparing, how it was prepared. So, but I will say they had a key lime dessert, and I did try that, and that was pretty good. So we finally make it to Barcelona. First impression of Barcelona. What do you think?
When getting into the city, just feel very upbeat, very lively. Hey, come on, guys, we're welcome to Barcelona. We're gonna have some fun. We're gonna play some soccer on the beach. We're gonna go drink some sangrias. It was just very upbeat, lively atmosphere.
I completely agree. You can feel the energy when you get into Barcelona. It's like a young, vibrant culture. Obviously, there's people of all ages, but you can feel this different vibe. And, you know, I didn't even tell you this, but it takes me back to like when I was in middle school and I was in my Spanish class and they gave me my name, Isabella. And I was learning Spanish. I just felt like very nostalgic. First impressions were great. So we get to the hotel. Guys, Barcelona is really, really safe in my opinion. Obviously there's pickpocketers, so you have to be careful about that. But in regards to transportation, I would easily have just hailed a taxi at the airport to the hotel.
They were everywhere.
Yes. They have like the traditional yellow taxi cabs. If you want to do Uber, you can, but your Wi-Fi might not be working, so you can just go use a taxi. So we get to the hotel, Grand Central Hotel in Barcelona. It is just a really beautiful hotel. Yeah. What did you think of the hotel when you arrived?
First, I was a little... because we came up through an alley, because they're doing so much construction. One of the taxi guys told us that it's been like 3 years they've been working on a road. Well, got out, the bellman came around the corner, got our stuff, brought us to the hotel, and when we walked in, I was like, wow, this is like really nice. Very well decor in there, and it was just really good, welcoming. Yeah, it was really great. Lisa loved it. It was great.
We got to the room. The room is smaller, of course, than U.S. rooms. However, we had the corner room on the 3rd floor. It was actually 305. So that was pretty cool that we're all the way in Barcelona and we have the area code of 305 as our room number. So that was pretty cool. The room is modern, it's chic, it's very space efficient.
Yeah.
They make sure they figure out how to work the space.
Yeah.
But you're not going to feel cramped. What did you think about the room?
I really liked the room, especially because we had a view of the main street. I liked that it had blackout curtains.
Those are awesome.
Which were all automatic. Like literally no speck of light was coming into the room. So
it was like a cave when we put this down. That was really cool. Anything else about the room that you noticed?
The bed was very comfortable. Yeah. I mean, every time my head hit the pillow, I was out.
The bedroom, I agree, amazing in regards to space. The bathroom, it was okay. I thought that the shower could have been a little bit better. Yeah. But other than that, I was very pleased. I would definitely stay there again.
100%.
They have a rooftop restaurant. You go up there and you can see the entire view of Barcelona from the roof.
That was great.
It's pretty cool. The food, we had authentic Spanish food, and it was
a lot of tapas.
Yeah,
we had a lot of tapas. Everywhere we ate was tapas.
Yeah, it was really, really nice. Without a doubt, I would definitely stay at this hotel again when I come back to Barcelona. Yeah. For sure. Day 2 in Barcelona, we did a Barcelona city tour that just highlighted all of the things that you must see when you go to Barcelona. It was with Julia Tours, and they have great tour guides. We really got a taste of everything. It's a walking tour. Remember, guys, I had a foot injury last week. Now we're doing a walking tour. So it was a little tough, but it was worth it because there's just so much history here. So you are going to walk.
Don't forget your walking shoes.
Like, I easily did 10,000 steps after this tour. Like, it was very good though, because you're able to see so much of Barcelona, and the points that were a little farther away, they have a bus that would take us there and drop us off. We even went and did a cable car. So you get to see like the Sagrada Familia, all of the cathedrals that are just so beautiful. You see monuments. There's just so much beauty to see in Barcelona. It's such a gorgeous city.
But after that tour was done, I gotta tell you, we were hungry. Hungrier more than a hog needs slop. We went to a recommended restaurant from one of our friends that we met the night before in the rooftop bar. And what's the name of the restaurant?
Paco Maralgo.
What's that stand for? I don't know. I just know the food was great. So we step in. Obviously you want to try sangria, because when in Spain, you got to try sangria. There was an assortment of tapas that we had, which was very good. It almost looked like that one item was like a meatball.
It's like, it's fried on the outside and then it's It's like a black substance within. It's quite tasty.
Yeah, it was really good. But we also had a salmon tartare, which was very good. This salmon tartare, amazing. Did I mention that this is a Michelin? And it was great. So many great things about it. And it lived up to the hype. And then one of the other things that I really liked was sizzling beef. And boy, that beef was so good. You're probably seeing a picture of it right now.
It's like sizzling in garlic oil.
But what'd you think about the restaurant?
I loved it. I love the vibe. I love that we sat at the window and just like watched the people walking by. It just seemed very familial.
We told you about the vibes.
Yeah, it was very local. Definitely knew it wasn't a tourist location. It was, lots of people who lived there. And I really felt like we were eating well. Felt like it was high quality food.
Yeah, definitely was.
On a scale of 1 to 10, I'm going to give you a category. Let me know what you rate Barcelona at. Food.
I'm going to give the food a 9.5.
9.5? Where did they go wrong?
Everything was, for the most part, really good. So I'm giving it a 9.5, probably because that one of the places where it was okay.
Giving Barcelona a 9, in my opinion, would be what I would do. Just because I haven't found a great sangria yet. So,
yes, what's up with that,
so
man?
we're still looking. Okay, so ease of travel, getting around the city. Scale of 1 to 10.
I would give that about an 8.5. I felt it was easy. It was easy to hail down the taxis. I tried to get Uber like 3 times. That was a disaster. Much easier just to flag down a taxi. So I would give about 8.5 to a 9.
The next one, communication. How easy was it to communicate with the residents?
For the most part, a number of people spoke English. You have survival Spanish, so we're able to survive and get around. Baño, agua, okay? The basics to get around,
The beauty of the city, scale of 1 to 10.
I think that we've been to a number of places in Europe. It doesn't resemble anywhere else that we've been.
So unique.
The architecture is very unique. The topography is different. It's just totally different. So I really enjoyed it. I'll give it a high rating as well too. Overall, people, places, and things. I give it about a 9. I give it about a 9.
And the next category is culture. How did you feel about the culture? How you felt not being from here? If you felt comfortable in their culture?
That's a very good question. Well, I felt probably the most comfortable in Spain. And not that I felt like uncomfortable in other locations. We've been to many other countries in Europe, but it just felt like we just blended in because it seemed very multicultural. So it just felt really welcoming. Everybody was very welcoming. I rate that very high.
Awesome. Any topics that I left out that you wanted to bring up for the rating system?
Transportation, we're seeing a lot of bikes, a lot of e-bikes, a lot of scooters with the handles on it. So that's also a way that you can get around fairly easy in the city to bypass a lot of the traffic.
Overall, I love Barcelona for everything that we shared. The food, the culture, the ease of transportation, the accommodations. I really, really embraced this visit. I cannot wait to come back. I would actually live here for a few months just to really get to know the culture even more. I'm in love, so guys, let me know if you want to get smitten or hit by the Cupid love arrow of Barcelona, because we can definitely help you to have an amazing trip.
Bye-bye now.